Hey, what's up, everyone? Make sure you smash subscribe. It's the only good anime channel on this stupid site. All right, full Gintama spoilers. Make sure you click away before. Well, if you haven't seen all of Gintama, so make sure you just click away. Drop a like and subscribe though. All right. Anyway, so I was just making my kind of mythology video last time, and while I was finding a thumbnail to steal, I found this stupid crap. This is like a perfect example of just midwits who think they can criticize peak. All right, they think they can criticize peak, but they're actually retards. All right, I'm gonna say it straight. They're just retards. All right, so first let's look at this. The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight. Oh my god, holy cringe. So these guys, first of all, I'm not even getting to the main point yet, but these guys are judging a work of art based on lessons they have learned as sheep. Like they've basically just taken a rule book, like a checklist, and they're trying to see, oh, the check boxes aren't checked. That must mean thingy equals bad. Like, how stupid do you have to be to think for example, like, anyway, so let me first search, just like yokai, nothing. Can you even see my search box? Let me just double check. I don't want to. Okay, here. Yokai, nothing. All right, now how about monster at least? Nothing. How about god? Nothing. How about kami? Nothing. How about ayakashi? What's the other synonym for like ayakashi and yokai and whatever? There's where's my phone? I don't have my phone on me right now. Here, 1 second. Okay. Yokai. Let me check what the other words are. Yokai, strange apparition. There's also mononoke, mamono. Okay, let's search mononoke. All right, mamono. All right, so as you can see, this dumbass doesn't even know a single thing about what the character Utsuro is meant to represent. And instead, they're just thinking in Dragon Ball Z or like Marvel terms. All right, so that's the main point I wanted to say. They missed an entire layer of Utsuro's characterization, and they still want to criticize something they don't understand. It's like if you don't know how to speak French, and then you read a book in French, and then you're just like picking and choosing from the words that are kind of shared with English. And then at the end, you're like, yo, this book doesn't make sense, bro. Oh, yeah, no shit, because you don't speak French. All right, let me see. Um, let me see. Okay, see, these guys kind of like me, to be honest, but they just cannot get enough of their own fucking writing. Like they just love themselves way too much. Through its comedy and serious arcs. Like, what is this? A fucking newspaper? Like, or what's it called? One of those like Reader's Digest things. No one cares. Get to the point. That's Altana. What? How this happened and what makes him different from Koka, who died from. What? This guy's retarded. It's literally the same for Utsuro. Is he dumb? He doesn't make sense. He founded it because the government decided, then let it. Okay, what? Why couldn't he go to another town? See, the things he's asking are just ridiculous. This is something I wanted to mention. So basically, the thing he's talking about here is like a practicality. It's almost like saying, like, why didn't the evil villain, what's it called? Let me see. So, somebody didn't make the effort until the last one. So. Yeah, okay, so now we're kind of getting into human psychology, basically, which is like, oh, I would have done it this way, but he did it this way. This part doesn't even matter, basically. The whole thing about Utsuro is he's written not as a human who would take decisions like that, but he's written more like a god, basically, something that has surpassed humans. And so what really matters here is not that exact Utsuro's psychology, because honestly, it doesn't even matter because he's like just switching them nonstop. The whole point is to create him as like a concept, to build him up as really a kind of godly being that I don't know, that basically discarded their humanity. And so let me see this argument. It's basically saying he just decided to stay here. Dying was, yeah, that's the whole point. All right, hold on, let me see. So I'm not actually saying too much against this. It's kind of just because I'm not actually sure how to address this because none of the things he's saying is actually an issue. So it's kind of hard to argue against a non-argument. But anyway, let me see. So Good at attacking the weakness. Okay, sure, yeah. Pressure them into making difficult choices. Sure. Same goal. Sure. Grow. Sure. He wasn't the right antagonist. What? There wasn't any battle of beliefs or principles. I bet this guy doesn't even know what sword is has a double meaning for in Gintama. What the hell? Gintoki never questioned himself? Are you stupid? What about when he was thinking whether to rescue him or to kill him? The downfall. His theme was about emptiness. Yes, yes, exactly. People are hollow. There's no philosophical weight, maybe because you didn't realize that the hollowness is actually just Sorachi sugarcoating death, and the part that he's just trying to get everyone to accept mortality. Nah, he didn't have anything planned for the start. Okay, no, you're retarded. Okay, no, this guy is just pure retarded. Alright, I know I did not shut him down very thoroughly, but essentially, everything he is saying, except for possibly this part, which I'll get back to in a little bit, but everything he's saying, I pointed out a couple parts where it just shows that he didn't understand even the most basic second layer of this. Alright, so let me see. Passive. So, okay, if I actually want to give a psychological background or reason for being passive. The reason I didn't do this earlier is because it's very easy to attack. Well, I doubt anyone's actually going to watch this video and attack me, but basically, it's very easy to attack someone who's using hypotheticals because we are explicitly not given a lot of information because, yes, this part is not very important, to be honest. But why he's passive is because he was literally mind fucked for hundreds of years. And finally, he could have a place where he could belong and people would stop torturing him. Why he would go to another country? Well, why do you think it would be different in any other country? Like, have you heard of the witch trials? Have you heard of, I don't know, the French Revolution? What happens when people in positions of power kind of, okay, the French Revolution is actually not very relevant here, but basically the witch trials and stuff in any kind of country, in any place of history, people are always, they want to persecute what they're scared of. So why couldn't he go to another town? Oh, yeah, I'm sure he never tried to like leave the town. Like, why didn't he go to another country? Like, oh yeah, Japan's the only country that would, just kill him or like stab him, bro. It's only Japan. And then he didn't make an effort until the Shoyo persona. Yes, exactly, because he was literally fucking mind fucked. And then one day when after cycling through many personas, he finally chanced on the persona that decided to leave. Obviously, that's when he decided to leave. Like, I'm not sure why that's very confusing for you to understand. He tried to end himself since he can't die for some reason. Although he tried to survive. Yes, this is a pretty basic human conflict. That's like saying someone who wants to commit suicide can't kill people who are trying to kill him. Like, the arguments you're making are just very, very shallow. Anyway, I doubt this person will ever see what I'm about to